Okay, in today's lesson, we're going to continue to use Pythagoras' theorem. You have used it to solve some theoretical problems. Today, you're going to use it to solve some practical problems. Okay, remember that Pythagoras' theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. That gives us the hypotenuse, so the longest side on a right angle triangle. We learnt yesterday that c squared minus b squared equals a squared. This gives us the short side on a right angle triangle. It will either give us this side or this side. Remember, a and b, it didn't matter which one was which we're trying to calculate. Okay. To solve practical problems, you need to follow 4 steps. Those steps are to draw a diagram, to label sides, to substitute, and to solve. 4 steps. Our first practical problem that we're going to look at is my flagpole. Okay, we have a flagpole there. The flagpole couldn't stand by itself, so we had to put a rope in to support it. What I want to work out is how long my rope is. I've attached it 5 meters up my flagpole, and I've attached it 3 meters from the base. What I want to work out, how long that rope is. To remember my steps, the first thing I need to do is to draw a diagram. So I'll draw my right angle triangle. There's my right angle triangle. From my picture, the base is 3 meters. The other side is 5 meters. Okay, we don't know how far the hypotenuse is. Next step, we need to label. So we label long side C. The other 2 sides A and B. Doesn't matter which. Okay, next we write Pythagoras' theory. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. We put our numbers in. 5 squared plus 3 squared equals c squared. We know that 5 squared is 25. We know that 3 squared is 9. That equals c squared. So let's add them up. 25 plus 9 will give us 34. And that will equal c squared. We need to remember the last step, that if 34 equals c squared, we need to get rid of that squared. The only way to do it is by using a square root. So we need to square root our answer to work out what c is. Okay, if we do this on our calculator, sorry to make you dizzy, the square root of 34 equals 5.83. So our answer is 5.83. We need to remember our units, we're talking in meters. Let's see if that is a sensible answer. Let's look at our problem. We know that the hypotenuse has to be the longest side. If our answer is 5.83 meters, is it longer than the other sides? It is. So that is a sensible answer. Okay. So in today's lesson, to go back over what we're doing, follow your steps. Draw a diagram, label your sides, substitute into Pythagoras' theorem, then solve. That is how we solve practical problems.